with 71% of the lagoon contained within Brevard County. Probably the most important stated vision is protecting the environment and conserving our valuable natural resources. Are you prepared to make the war on pollution a priority? And what pledges are you ready to make this evening to improve the life of our Indian River Lagoon? Please be specific. Also, on which will you place your emphasis, beach or Indian River Lagoon restoration?
A very good question. The answer is yes, 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 yes. I understand the problem that we have with the lagoon. Okay, I have a paper I did, an ASCE paper on the problem. The problem is what's called eutrophication, which is essentially an aging of a body of water due to nutrients and so forth. I studied with Jerry Rowland, who was the father of promulgating laws to protect the environment. Fundamentally, what we need to do is people are going to impact the environment, okay? No matter what you do, you can minimize that, you bring it down, but you are going to create a nutrient load on the Indian River Lagoon. The problem we have is what's called retention time. Retention time is the cycle that goes nutrients through the lagoon and how they filter through the system. We have an extremely high retention time. Virtually, there's no flow, okay? And so what we have to do is we have to try to minimize that, but again, I want to get back to the issue of growth. And this is one of those things where it's hard for people to hear, but we have to control that. And oh yes, and I also think that we should do an Indian River Lagoon impact fee for all new construction.
Dwight?
I mean, currently we're spending about $195 million each restoration. We put the dirt out, tides come in and take it back down. So, Indian River Lagoon would be the priority. There's a lot of people that has a lot of good ideas on how we fix the problem. I think we need to get all of those people on some type of board and get them working together and stop fighting each other, because your idea, just because I don't accept it, don't mean it won't work. So let's let everybody get together and work together. We need to look at something like mandating organic fertilizers. There's all kinds of fixes, but we got to stop kicking the can down the road. It's going to take state, federal, and county and cities to all get together to make that Indian River Lagoon as beautiful as it used to be when I came up right here in this county. And up on this end, it looks a whole lot better than the way it does down in Titusville. Trust me. So enjoy what you have before, if we continue to get the wrong people in and start spending any money to kick the can down the road, the problems we're having on the north end is coming, it's knocking at your door.
Dwight, we're going to start the next round of questions with you. The current... Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you can answer that question. Forgive me.
All right, so we're on question 11, the Indian River Lagoon. I was at the summit, at the Indian River Lagoon Summit that was on Saturday about 3 weeks ago, and as a West Melbourne City Councilman, I was allowed to go there, and I participated. And it was a great summit, and what we came up with, we all broke up into groups, and we came back with what we thought we could do as our city leaders. And what we came up with was that it starts with us. It starts with us. That lagoon is ours. We were shown a slide of a core sample of that Indian River Lagoon, and you could see the white sand at the bottom back in the 50s and 60s, and then you could see the progressively darkening Until now, it is the muck that we have there, which is being worked on. Over $70 million has already been spent on the correction of the lagoon. But I had an opportunity that it starts with us. We need to identify our own footprint within our cities, within our subdivisions, within our little fiefdoms that we live in. What are we doing? How can we identify? What can I do? Everyone needs to take responsibility. Every single person individually, all of us sitting out here, all of us on beyond, we all make a footprint. We all have an impact of where we live. So when we take responsibility for ourselves, and when we demand that we don't do it of ourselves, the Indian River Lagoon will improve. One of the main things I want to do, and what I will pledge for as a part of the question, is we need to stop using the lagoon as our toilet. For crying out loud, we have the overspills, we have the spills of the sewage that is either not treated or partially treated, that, I guess I'm finished.
You'll have another opportunity. Dwight. I'm sorry.
I look a little bit better than your wife. I still got more hair.
I'm so anxious to get on to the next question.
And I'm anxious to answer this question.
Please.
You know, with all due respect, I am a Democrat, and I know you have some Republicans in this crowd, and it's not an attack on Republicans, but I disagree with my opponent here. These guys right here in Florida today fell in environment. Senate Bill 555, Gardner, Altman, Goodson, Christopher Workman, John Tobias, Debbie Mayfield. They all got an F when it comes to the environment. This is not my grade, this is Florida Today. And these are the bills that they said no to. Remember this article? So when we talk about the lagoon, remember the statement I told you, we don't need another politician, we need a statesman who's a veteran. We need someone who's not going to kick the can down the road and get it done. I'm for our beaches. That's one of my top priorities. The environment is my top priority. We need to save our lagoon. We need to come together. We need to get a plan. Before I want to spend one of your tax dollars